Valley Auto Sales. For affordable, reliable vehicles, call 1-505-249-7134 or visit online at www.valleyAutosales.com.
Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm Micah Frankel, and today we are joined with going to be competing at Knucklemania 4, Ruben Warr. Sir, how you doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you again. And
Good to
what did it
see you,
mean to
bro.
you? So quickly they tell you, yes, man, your wish is granted. You're getting to fight at Knucklemania. I know in the press conference that's what you said right away.
Yeah. It's crazy because so many people wanted to get on that card, and it's like, obviously they chose me for a reason. They know I'm gonna bring this smoke, and I want all the smoke, so I'm ready for it, bro.
How did it feel the next morning after waking up off of the victory? I know that when we're talking to you in the post-fight press conference, there's still all the adrenaline pumping, all the emotions. But what did it feel like the next morning?
Um, Honestly, the next morning I was more focused. Spending time with my mom. I only got like a couple hours with her, so I was more focused on that. I wasn't really focused on the actual outcome of the fight. I'm very hard on myself, so I'm never satisfied with, even if I win, you know, the way I did. I still want. I'm still ready to continue to work. I went back to work that Sunday. I was back to grinding, back to training, and now here we are. So
You were more
I
focused
actually
on
left
the
my house. I left my town. I came to Cali a few weeks earlier to just focus on training. Instead of work, kids, training. It's 2 weeks of just nonstop training.
so it's a whole different level of focus that you're putting on the camp for this next
Yeah,
one.
man. I mean, I'm not. Andrew's a good fighter. He's 3-0. Finished every. I think he has 3 finishes or 2 finishes. So obviously he hits hard, and I want to be fully prepared. Um, I'm taking a big jump. I went from no experience into BKFC to fighting a guy that's very experienced, and so I want to make sure that I get the right training with no distraction. You know,
Was there much contemplation on your part before accepting this fight, taking on a name like you said,
no, I signed
jumping
a
up the
contract
rankings?
before I even knew who I was fighting.
So they just sent you a piece of paper and you were just on there?
Signed it. Yep. No, it doesn't even have the opponent's name. I just signed it. Didn't
You
look
just
at
knew
the
the date.
money. Didn't look at the opponent. I just signed it.
Why do you do that? What's the thought
I don't
process
care.
right there?
Nothing. I want to fight. That's what we're here to do, right? We're here to fight. I'm not here to. I don't care about the fame. I don't care about the money, dude. I told people I'm here to fight because I love to fight. I don't need the money. I make good money. I don't need it. I choose to fight because I want to fight. And I love to fight. It's who I am. Different.
Were you surprised then when you saw the name?
I mean, I'm not overlooking Andrew, but I'm confident in my abilities. For the first time in my life, I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in my skill. I know what I bring to the table, and I know that I come forward. I bring the heat. So we're gonna see. I'm not afraid to get hit. You know what I mean? Uh, None of this bothers me. I just want to fight.
Okay, so that level of confidence, where have you gained that from? Where has it come from? Was it the last fight? Has it been training recently? Where's the confidence coming from?
Uh, Finally having support, bro. My whole life I've been held down and like fucking bashed and just trashed by so many fucking people. So this time it's good to have positive people with support behind me. You know what I mean? Like from dark to light in a very short amount of time for me.
What leads to that? Like, why was everybody so negative before? Like,
Louisville's different. Kentucky's different, bro. It's Kentucky's not a state of champions. You know what I'm saying? It's not like California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, with like people, if you do better than them, they hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always about who has the better gym, who's the better fighter. It's always, it's always bullshit, dude. It's never about training and just grinding and just shutting the fuck up and training. It's always some bullshit drama in the circle, and that's why I left the sport because I couldn't take it no more. And now
And
that I got away from all that, I feel better, you know?
and what's it like, the community and what you found in California where you are now?
I wish I had it back home. I wish I had true homies like my homie Matt right here, being my chauffeur pretty much, taking me to the gym and not, having his hand out and just being a good fucking friend, like that's to me, I wish I had that back home. It's like people they do stuff for you, then they have their hand out and then they expect something back, Like people do it because they want to see you succeed out here. They want to see you grow. They want to see you develop. They want to see you out there shining because when you shine, they shine because they're out there training with you. You know what I mean? It's different.
I want to go back to the last fight. So what was that like, getting to see your mom, getting to have that family time afterwards?
Dude, it was like a tease, man. I've only seen my mom a handful of times my entire life, so there's so much more I want to spend time with her and like kind of get to know her like personally, like, face to face. But it was definitely nice to see her. But to pull off that performance, think about that. I did not train for over 3.5 years, 4 months of training from November till, March. That's what you guys saw. In that time, I was over 200 pounds. I weighed in at 150, 156. I fucking grinded, busted my ass. I knew my mom was gonna be there, and I was just dead on set on putting on a performance. I had to, and that's what I did.
Were there any nerves before it? You just picking it up after 4 months, your mom in the crowd, losing the weight, congratulations. That's big over to come, but were there any nerves?
It was more of I was telling myself like, this guy ain't on your level. This guy's nowhere near you. Like I was more like coaching myself, bro. You are above these people. And I was like coaching myself and telling myself that every day, the whole camp, everyday training, fucking running on my own 5-6 miles, telling myself I'm better than these people. I'm better than these people, and I just stuck to the grindstone, bro. And just that's what you guys thought. I'm better than I was better than him that night. Same thing with Andrew. I'm not saying he's not a bad fighter or he's not a good fighter. I think I'm better. I think I hit harder. Obviously, I hit hard. It took me what 2-3 punches to end the fight. I hit hard for a reason. I train hard. I'm in very good shape, and I have to be with my family. So it's like I got my family on my back when I go in that ring, and that's all I think about. So Angie better be ready, bro, because I'm fucking coming, baby. I'm coming.
As far as the last fight goes, I know you said you're your own hardest critic, but it's hard to judge a short performance badly. What didn't you like?
The first minute, I hated myself because I was just so excited to like be in there again, and like just I wanted that one hit KO. I wanted that knockout bonus so bad, and I needed that knockout bonus. And I was throwing stuff without setting it up, and I had to coach myself and calm myself because I couldn't hear my coach. The adrenaline and and everybody, I couldn't hear anything, so I had to coach myself and tell myself to relax. And you're better than that. Let's set things up, and that's what I did. I set it up.
It's a short timeline to get ready for Knucklemania 4. Does that benefit or hinder you because it had been 4 months, but it had been so long away? Like, talk to me. Do you feel good about the short notice?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted it. I asked for it. I mean, fuck, they didn't give me a bonus. They might as well put me on the card.
Well, they at least then got one of the two things you wanted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted it. You know, and I told him. He said, "Oh, I had a guy pull. David said I had a guy pull out." I said, "I'll step up." I didn't ask who it was. I didn't care. I said, "I'll step up. I'm like, let's go. I'm ready. Give me the
And
contract.
now that you see it's Andrew,
Let's go."
how
Same thing.
deep into
Same
him
same
did you look?
mentality, bro. Dude, these guys don't fucking scare me. It's like, oh my god, you see Andrew, like, bro, I fought guys with 45, 35. You know what I'm saying? MMA with 4-ounce gloves, with wrestling and kicking and elbows and knees. Well, I'm not, bro. None of these that guy Taylor talking shit saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not ready for him." That guy is slow as fuck. I will snipe that dude in the first round. He is so fucking slow and he looks sloppy that I will fucking knock him out in one hit. I promise you, I'll snipe him. I will snipe him. That would be an easy fight for me. I would take that fight tomorrow. Like these guys don't scare me, bro. Like I don't know why everyone's so intimidating. Bare-Knuckle doesn't scare me, dude. Nothing has scared me. You know what scares me, bro? Getting robbed and being fucking gunned down by and not having and looking back and realizing like, bro, that could have been it for my family. That's the only thing that scared me. Everything else does not scare me, dude. None of that shit.
And you had one of the most harrowing stories after during the press conference talking to us about being homeless. Uh, what's the situation like now for you?
Bro, I'm blessed. I I got a I love my job. I got a beautiful home. I got a beautiful girlfriend. I got 3 beautiful kids. One that's not biologically mine, but I raised her as my own. I got a beautiful family, dude. And my goal is to give them the life that I didn't fucking get. I never had that life. I never had structure, a dad that cared, or I never even had a dad. So I want to give my whole family everything that I never had, and you know, if that means out of the hood into a better life, this is my ticket out of the hood into a better life. So I'm willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to get there, bro. It's just another fight, man. It's not even about the name, brother. It's a fight. You know, it's a fight. And she's a dog, and I'm a dog. And this dog's been trapped up in a kennel and has been kicked on and pissed on and spit on while he's been in that kennel. Now that fucking gate is open. So Andrew, let's go. Andrew, Taylor, who else? Fucking Soto, all them motherfuckers. Let's go. I want it all. Cameron Van Camp talking his shit. Let's go. I'm not afraid of anybody, man. I want it. Line I'll sign every fucking contract without even a fucking name on there.
What is it about you, what you do in that ring that separates you, that's different than what these other guys are doing?
The difference is a lot of these guys don't fucking throw as hard as I throw. Because my goal is when I hit you, bro, my goal is to put you out. And I'm not there to play patty cake, bro. I'm there to put you out. I'm there to put you out and go home to my family. So every punch I'm throwing with everything that I got. That's just how I am. I go forward, I throw forward, I go forward, and I just pressure and I fight. That's it.
Knucklemania 4, April 27th.
I can't
Ruben
wait,
Warr.
bro. I can't wait. Andrew, let's get it, bro. Fight it tonight. Whatever, let's go.
Sir, how can everyone follow you on the social media?
My Instagram, if I'm stuck at it, I'm trying to do better. Uh, dad first, roofer second. I'm a roofer. It's my second love outside of fighting and kids and my family. So dad first, roofer second is my Instagram, and then Ruben Warr on Facebook. Guys, real quick, man, before I even get off here, it's not even about the story. I'm not here to have people feel sorry for me because I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't go through the shit that I went through. But I do believe a lot of people, when they battle what I went through, like depression and stuff like that, anxiety, they don't talk about it, right? Because they feel, or at least how for me, how I felt like I wasn't a man if I fucking talked about it. I felt like I was a coward. I was weak if I talked about it. And then when I finally got therapy and I finally got the help that I needed, it was like a freaking whole weight off my shoulders, dude. So if you're battling that shit, I don't care if you got 2 followers. I don't care if you got 1 million followers. You could holler at me and I will coach you through the whole entire way because nobody should feel the way I felt. And that's my story, bro. That's what I want to share. That's how I want to impact people, that they're not alone and that I don't care. You don't have to be famous to feel like you have somebody because you got me now. Anybody. And that means everyone. Anybody battling some shit. I want to help you. So that I think that's my message to the people, and that's why when I fuck Andrew up, with all due respect, Andrew, when I beat that ass, I'm gonna let people know the same thing. I'm out there to show my story and help others that are affected by it.
Well, if I keep you on for a couple more minutes, is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Okay, so when did you start to identify these issues that you had with the anxiety, with the depression?
Man, dude, it's been going on for years. Honestly, it was like because Kentucky's different than most states out here, right? Like they work us, especially during COVID and stuff. We were working 7 days a week, dude. So, and I was working night shift. So, working 7 days a week, and then your daughter's out there, your kids are blocking your door, and you happen to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, it was just me. And your kids are like blocking the door, crying, begging you not to go to work because they don't see their dad anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was pissing me off because, things were, all this weight was like piling on top of me. And all I was just trying to do was support my kids. And I felt like I was failing at a lot of things as a parent because I wasn't there. And it just brought me into a freaking dark place, man. And then the pressure of being the best dad and the pressure of trying to be a top fighter and try to show all these haters like that they're wrong about me and all this stuff. It made me hate myself. It made me hate my life, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. That's why I looked the opposite way and walked away from it.
And what have you felt now is helping you keep your head above water and not letting that pressure stack up?
I'm doing stuff for me for once. I'm living my life for myself. I'm not living my life for any. Of course, I'm living my life for my family, but I'm mainly doing stuff that I want to do, and not what everybody else wants me to do. I'm doing stuff for me now. You know, I just felt like all that weight's finally off. I'm not here to please people. I'm not here to prove anything other than I'm down to fight. I know how to fight, and I don't care who to fight, who I fight. You know,
And I'm
that's
sure
it.
you could speak to it that that emotional work is probably harder than a lot of the training sessions you've ever been through.
Bro, I would anybody who says that emotional work is not harder than actual physical work is crazy. That is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. It- Learning about yourself and finding the true facts and true things about yourself and learning how and doing what you have to do to fix those problems, that's a hard thing to do, dude. Because most people are stubborn, bro. Most people are like, man, that's not me. I don't believe that's me. Nah, nah. And for me, I'm like, that is especially me because I'm the most stubborn man there is. I had to sit down and really like listen You know what I'm saying? I had to listen, and I had to open my eyes and open my heart, and like really see the damage that I've done to myself, done to my family, and what I was doing to my family. And I had to like change my life and do a whole 180, in a short amount of time. So
That's a lot of work to do.
yeah. But I mean, when you got your life, on risk, and your family on risk, and you got all that weight on that plate, dude, you got to do what it takes to make sure that you resolve these problems. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my kid's fault. It's my fault. I'm the one that put them in here. You know. So I got to do what I have to do as a father, not as a man, but as a father, to be the best father. I have to fix myself. So that's what I try to do. And now that I am working on myself, it's like a whole different mental strength. You know what I'm saying? It's like oh fuck, maybe I am Superman. Like maybe I am that Superman, that super dad. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, man, this actually feels nice. So that's where I'm at. I'm at where I'm finally like where I need to be mentally, where I need to be emotionally and spiritually. That's where I'm at.
It's a great place to be heading into Knucklemania 4. It's a great place for you to be just right now here in April 2024. It's great to get to
Let's
talk
go,
to you,
baby.
Ruben.
I appreciate you, brother.
You have a good day.
All right, you too, buddy. Bye.
For Cage Minds, cageminds.com is the website. Cage Minds Combat Sports News on Facebook, and at Cage Minds _CSN across the rest of your social media. Thanks for watching. And again, thank you, Ruben, for such a great interview.